They weren't just in love, they were obsessed. Katie and Daniel, two young souls wrapped in the illusion of destiny, believed their love was greater than morality, greater than law. But when obsession took hold, it warped into something deadly. Behind the surface of affection, they forged a chilling pact, a blood oath of control, codependency, and cold-blooded murder. What followed would shock investigators, horrify communities, and leave haunting entries in the pages of a diary that read like a psychological horror novel. This is the story of the Murder Pact, lovers who killed together. A case where love wasn't blind, it was lethal. Before we begin, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more disturbing real crime breakdowns on True Crime Hub. Viewer discretion is advised. Katie Brooks, 18, was the kind of girl most people overlooked. Introverted, artsy, raised in a strict religious household. She followed rules. Until she met Daniel Reese. Daniel, 21, was the opposite. Reckless, magnetic, brooding. He had a criminal record and an irresistible sense of rebellion. They collided at a local Pennsylvania community college and instantly bonded over their love of poetry, dark fiction, and feeling misunderstood. Within weeks, Katie had changed, physically and emotionally. Her wardrobe went from light florals to all black. Her poems, once about nature and God, became violent and cryptic. Teachers noticed. Friends distanced themselves. Her parents begged her to see a counselor. But Katie didn't see danger. She saw purpose. From her diary, he makes the darkness feel like home. I'd die for him. I'd kill for him. At first, their rebellion was symbolic. Graffiti on a rival's car. Sneaking into abandoned homes. Skipping classes. But the thrill faded fast, and they sought something more potent. A test, a permanent bond. That's when the fantasy of violence took shape. They chose their first victim, a girl from Katie's psychology class who once commented on Daniel's Instagram. They stalked her, vandalized her locker, left threatening notes. But Katie wanted more. Daniel recorded in his prison memoir. Katie said it wasn't real until blood was involved. We needed to do something unforgettable. Their unforgettable act was stalking Aaron Phillips, a respected teacher who once told Katie during office hours, "You deserve better than him." That comment, made in genuine concern, became the spark. Katie messaged Aaron, claiming she found something of his and asked to meet. The location, a secluded hiking path. Daniel was already there, armed with a metal pipe. As Aaron arrived, Daniel struck. Multiple times. Katie stood nearby, silent, clutching her diary. Afterward, they wiped fingerprints, took Aaron's wedding ring as a trophy, and fled. Aaron clung to life for nearly a day. When he died, it shocked the town. A beloved teacher, murdered senselessly. Katie wrote that night, "I feel closer to him now. We took a life, together. That's forever." The investigation moved quickly. Phone pings, surveillance footage, and most damning, Katie's diary, led police to the couple. In it, she outlined their plot, their fantasies, and how the crime would cement their eternity. Both were arrested within 10 days. Daniel broke first, blaming Katie. Katie initially denied everything. But in a jail phone call, monitored and later released, she whispered, "We made art. It just happened to bleed." Their trial drew national attention. Prosecutors dubbed them the modern-day Bonnie and Clyde. Katie's defense claimed emotional abuse, painting Daniel as the puppet master. Daniel's team said the opposite, that Katie's obsession drove them both to darkness. In the end, the jury didn't care who led. They both planned. They both killed. They both showed no remorse. Life sentences. No parole. Katie wept as the verdict was read, not for Aaron's family, but for Daniel. Psychologists later studied the couple, diagnosing them with a shared delusional disorder, folia dux. When two individuals feed into each other's distorted realities. Dr. Naomi Fletcher, forensic psychologist. They didn't just fall in love, they fell into madness. They fused their identities. And in that union, morality died. Katie's diary is now used in lectures on criminal psychology. Daniel writes poetry in prison. Still signs every letter 4K. Their story isn't just about a murder. It's about how unchecked obsession can become a weapon. The signs were there. The personality shifts, the violent writings, the isolation. But no one connected the dots in time. Katie and Daniel thought they had written a love story for the ages. What they wrote was a tragedy. If someone in your life controls you, manipulates you, or makes you believe that love must come with bloodshed, get help. Real love doesn't cage. It sets free. If this case moved you, share this story. Let's make sure no one mistakes toxicity for devotion. Subscribe to True Crime Hub for more haunting stories just like this. Until then, stay safe, stay curious, and stay aware.